Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. The 49ers would love nothing more than to finish out today's game with a second notch in that win column. It's the Seahawks going up against the 49ers.
Man, I am tired of losing 2 weeks in a row to the Cardinals, to the Falcons, and now we play the 1-9 49ers, and if we lose here, then that means my team is going to hell, as it looks like they get the ball first, and we are here to get this dub. I'm tired of losing, like I said, man. This team better be out here ready to win, man. Last week, in the last episode, fucking, they didn't have Julio Jones and they still beat me. And my offense made dumb mistakes that game, man. They really did. I made dumb mistakes. So here we go. Time to play football. Who's the QB? I don't know who the fuck their QB is. But we are out here in this beautiful gray outfit. Berthard, who the hell's this? An incomplete pass, baby. That's good, I guess. So here we go. Like right there, we just gave up one of the, like, they could have had a first down, but you know, unfortunately for them, they just overthrown that. But here we go, Cliff Averill. Let's go. 3rd and 16 already. This is what I'm talking about. Now we cannot give up. We cannot give up a first down here.
And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback.
I said this team's ready to go. I said this is time to stop losing, man. And here we go. Michael Bennett is getting to the quarterback. Let's go. 4th and 23.
Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer.
Here we go, man. Gotta get ourselves back together, and that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing, is getting ourselves back together. It looks like Tyler Lockett is clear. I mean, not hurt for the season. So let's see. I want to see Russell Wilson's stats. I bet we have 8 picks with Russell. 9. Fuck, I was wrong. 7. Like, look at this season. I'm not having the best of season, Wilson. 17 touchdowns. 9 picks. And last week I really gave up those picks. And the week before. So here we go. Snapping it off to Marshawn Lynch. Another holding call, I bet. So good thing I didn't take that baby all the way. And I don't know what's up with the offensive line. They're really holding, and I don't really know why they're doing that. Jimmy Graham, he held right there, but unfortunately that's alright right now, because we're not in the lead. I mean, we're not in a critical situation, as I'm gonna throw it right there to Deontay Moncrief. So I'm gonna try and run it again, man. Trying to run this baby again. There we go. Get the blocks. There we go. Marshawn Lynch. 30, 20, 10. Marshawn Lynch. Good run by Marshawn. That's what he needed. A good run like that. Is probably Derrick Henry will come out, and he didn't even get to touch the ball last week at all. So, I mean, last episode. So here comes Derrick Henry. Getting happy he could finally have the pigskin in his hands. Sorry, I'm gonna try and run it a lot this week, because I want my offensive line to get their asses out of their, get their heads out of their asses and play good football, as Derrick Henry will score the touchdown right there. Let's mark on us. We should lift on. So right there, baby. So we're talking about Blair Walsh. 7-0 already. This is the old Seattle team I'm looking for.
energy level. They look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out.
Here we go.
Forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills.
There's a flag.
But they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
Legal block in the back. I'll take it.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a
So the team so far is back at what they used to be, and they're ready to play some good football as they're going to run it to the right side, and this time Bobby Wagner will get a big hit on Hightower. It doesn't look like they got Micah Hyde. Kyle Shanahan did not want his first season to be like this, but fortunately it is. And here we go. Watch the run, and Michael Bennett with the tackle.
He's up only to about the 16-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup.
So I only threw it once with Wilson on that last drive, and that's all right, man. I gotta let Russell Wilson know that, man, we kind of messed up last week and should have played better football last week, but as Bobby Wagner will pick up the sack, and his defense is probably trying to step up the game right now against the 49ers, because they do that, we get a dub, and we get our momentum kind of back where it was, because if you lose 2 in a row, your confidence is kind of going down in Madden. But if you get that one win back, your confidence is starting to boost back up again. And that's what we're trying to do right here as Tyler Lockett will break out of the tackle and pick it up to our 46-yard line. So here we go, Marshawn Lynch, where you at? Like I said, I'm going to make this offensive line try and play as good as possible. See what they could do here. Is there's a hole in Marshawn Lynch. Picks up good yardage again. 8 yards. And last week we kind of struggled with holding, so I should at least try and let Russell, maybe make Russell Wilson get a couple reps off. Make him feel good that he knows, like last week we messed up, but as Jimmy Graham will pick up the first down. And Russell Wilson is having a good game for the start of it, man. We're done with the first quarter. This is what we need every week. We need to be playing like this every week, playing with confidence, not being stupid, and play good football. As we're gonna do a strong flood pass right here. And offside much. As here we go, no one open, and here we go. Our offensive line again are starting to give up stupid sacks, like right there, man. So we're gonna run it. Every time we get sacked in this game, I'm gonna make us run it, because let our offensive line get their fat asses out of, get their fucking heads out of their asses. And Marshawn Lynch is hurt. That's what I was afraid of in this game. Marshawn Lynch is hurt. We have to throw now. We got Derrick Henry, but Thomas Rawls is playing right now, but don't want to make a dumb decision here as I'm running with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's gonna get pretty hit hard, but he's gonna pick up 17 yards. As that will put us in field goal range for Blair Walsh. So Blair Walsh makes it from 52, makes it 10-0. At least we got some points on that drive, which that's good. As long as we get some points on the drive, and broken finger will not, he might be out for the rest of the season. And unfortunately, fortunately I went and picked up Derrick Henry. Unfortunately, we lose probably the best running back on our team, even though we got Derrick Henry. I really like having Marshawn on the team doing what he does best, but that's what we gotta have. Now it's time for Derrick Henry to step up as the backup and do his job. And we're up 10-0, playing good football right now, and it's dropped.
Man, it's
drop, man.
Just go online, man. I said Cyber Monday. Click, click, click.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here,
So here we go,
he's
man.
gonna have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now Beathard.
Watch it deep. Watch it deep, I said, and wide open man, and Cam Chancellor should be there, but Garcon got wide open right there, man, and unfortunately, no one was there to stop that play. That's the struggle right there, and our defensive line didn't give enough pressure, man. That's another reason. Well, they probably got that big play off. Only 2 were rushing for some reason. I don't know why, but Michael Bennett misses the sack, and Cam Chancellor misses the pick, but if I didn't use a Cam Chancellor, that maybe wouldn't have never happened. Maybe it would have just been a catch. Because it didn't look like he was really giving 2 craps about catching that frickin' football. Not really looking like he cared about that. Right there's gonna run it up the middle with Hightower, and Hightower's gonna get a couple yards, 11 yards. Good run right there by him. I respect him on that.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop his shoulder.
And here we go, they're running again, and this time they're stuffed. That's no first down. McDowell played that baby eat, like he made that good play, so they don't have to kick a field goal.
No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
As here we go. Trying to get this block. Oh, I missed it. But they made the field goal. So 3-10, man. We're up by a touchdown. So that's good. At least we're up by a touchdown still. Playing good football, like I said. So 2:19 left to go. And here comes Derrick Henry, man. He'll be ready to run for Seattle in this drive. And I'm excited for him to get out here and get his toes wet, man. So here we go. This offensive line. It's kind of their fault for not blocking Marshawn Lynch. But, you know, it happens as Derrick Henry gets stuffed, man. This offensive line needs to do something. This offensive line really needs to do something. No holds, no nothing. Gotta get open blocks. But at the end of the day, if we pick up an L, it's a team effort. It's not just this offensive line who has to be playing good football. It's everybody on the team. As this time I'm getting a good pass off to Doug Baldwin, and he's going to get hit by Reed pretty hard, but we're going to pick up a Seahawks first down. As that's a play I did last episode, and I got picked off a couple times on that play, man. It really made me not too happy last episode, but man, that's just how you got to play that. And no one was open, so I took off with Wilson again and got out of bounds this time. As respect right there by 54, picking me up like a man, being a nice football player. As we gotta get a run play, man. We gotta get a run play. It doesn't look like there's any run plays, but I'll throw a screen to Derrick Henry, and let's see if this offensive line can hit some blocks for Derrick, and let's pick up a first down and more. Here we go, Derrick Henry going, and just don't get blasted from behind from one of their DTs with only a yard on that play, but that's what happens sometimes when your offensive line don't block, and this is a struggle for the team. No help from the offensive line at all. As we're gonna get some blocks. Now I'm gonna take off with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson will slide and get out of bounds. That's right there. I put Jimmy Graham as a block, and he did his job, and luckily helped Jake Thomas right there helping me get some yards right there. As I'm just gonna go to Jimmy Graham right there and pick up a little bit of yardage, not a lot, but a little bit. Like to have a run play, Pete. Like to have a run play shortly. Gotta get him off their rocker. Alright, we're running again. And Thomas Rawls is our running back. Here we go. Gotta have some blocks. It's actually a halfback draw, which I'm too happy about, but whatever. He picks up a yard, man. Not the best, but happens when your offensive line can't hit any blocks. This time's ticking big time, and I know it, but like I said, and now we getting sacked. Not enough time, man. Not enough time from this offensive line. 49 yards out for Blair Walsh. He made one from 52 earlier in the game. And from 49, he's also good. So 13-3, man. And unfortunately, our offensive line, man, they do good for the little half of the drive. And then when the drive kind of gets longer, they start giving up, man. They really do. I feel like I want to put in some backups just to see how good they could block and see if they could give me a little bit more time. I know, like, it's probably the biggest doubt ever, but that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. That throwing a quick backup, throwing a Fetty to see what he could do, rather than Jake Thompson, because Jake Thompson, he's sitting. He's acting like he's not even part of the team right now. He does good for a minute, and then he lets some people get around, and it's kind of not a fun game like that. But as it's 13-3, and these 49ers are gonna run one more play, get it off, and Bobby Wagner will hit Hightower pretty hard. As we will get the ball coming out of half, and here we go, man. Let's see how this offensive line does come in out of halftime after getting a break, getting some water, maybe eating a little snack or something. We don't know, but as here we go. Tyler Lockett will pick up good yards. It looks like the special teams came out ready, as I'm getting another phone call. I love getting phone calls in my videos.
Now set to come back out on the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we
Derrick Henry all alone. 30. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big run there by Henry. 68 yards. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Partner, when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make it.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas rolls. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now Hightower. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to
so, guys, what a run from Derrick Henry. I started bragging a little bit too soon. It should have been a Derrick Henry touchdown, but unfortunately it ain't. But unfortunately, well, still fortunately, we scored a freaking touchdown. My mom had to call me, like always. Like, I swear, She always knows when I'm making a video, I swear. But anyway, we scored right there. Derrick Henry, man, I read it. I read the blocks perfect. I just bounced outside. Then I noticed that one of my receivers were running up, and I cut into that. And Derrick Henry was gone. But to be truthful, I really thought I was farther than anything, and that's why I started bragging so soon. And unfortunately, I wasn't. So that should have been a Derrick Henry touchdown. So I'm kind of trying to get him another touchdown, like in the game, because like I feel bad. Here we go, Derrick Henry picking up more yards. And I don't even think Russell Wilson has even gotten a touchdown in this game. That's because, like I said, I'm here to run in this game. I'm not messing with Russell Wilson's arm. Gotta make sure he plays better, like in better football, and gotta make sure I have blocks. So as I'm gonna make the throw in, it's incomplete. 3rd and 3, man. Good. What a crappy like throw, but this offensive line, they're kind of gaining, doing their thing like they were doing last week, trying to do better football, play better football. As I'm putting Tyler Lockett on the and then I switched the play fucking upside down, damn it. So I'm putting a couple of our guys on a fly route, but unfortunately, nothing. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. From a great YouTuber I know, and I'm risking it for the biscuit, man. We're gonna run this baby. Here we go, Derrick Henry. No blocks, Derrick Henry fumbles the freaking football. Fumbles the ball. And they're pretty close to the end zone. Okay then, I guess that's what happens when you mess up sometimes, but good thing we have a heavy lead. But that sucks, but you know, that's alright. Stuff happens all the time. You don't always get to have the game you want, but we're up in the lead and we're playing good football so far. But you know, just right there, that was my mistake. Should have tried to run it inside rather than go for a pitch play, but I pitched, didn't have any blocks outside, and that kind of sucked us here. Okay, Jay Wright, you should have had that. I read that afterwards.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
As they're trying to go over to Richard Sherman's head, but ow, that hurt like a son of a gun. Oh. The only reason why I'm saying something hurt, guys, is because I have like a rug burn on my foot, and like it was all scabbing up, and I had a sock on all day. So Sean sweat plus, you know, that stuff, feet sweat. Freaking ripping off that sock hurt like a son of a gun. Oh, it hurt. As Jeremy Reed is gonna get a beautiful tackle right there, his first tackle maybe of the game or maybe of the season even. Maybe his 5th of the season, I don't know, but because he's been a little quiet since I got rid of Ruben. As here we go, watch the pass right in the middle, and Jeremy Reed now picking up a sack. Jaron Reed, why do I always call him Jeremy? I don't know. As here we go, man. They don't go for a touchdown. Try at least. That's what they don't do.
Slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. It's 49er football.
Here we go. We're spreading the defensive line, man.
As we hit the 4th and final quarter. To throw is Beathard.
Wow. Wow, 4th and something, and they score like that. So we're up by 10. We're up by 11. So we cannot let them get the ball back without a score. Kind of sucks though how every time like it's 4th down and the defense kind of gives up because like they don't play hard enough. They just give up. They don't give a crap.
And the defense has to be scratching their heads, right?
That's usually to their advantage. In that situation, they should be able to make a play on the
All right, let's go offense. We're here to waste the clock, chew clock. That's what I'm doing now. I'm chewing clock.
And out now come the Seahawks.
Rather than make a mistake, we got to play good football.
6 points. They got to make up for that.
Should have been 6. Like, look at this. Our left tackle ain't even blocking, and now Russell Wilson's hurt. Now Dylan Thompson has to come out. Oh my God! What a crappy frickin' day.
Now all eyes here on the backup as he takes under center.
All eyes on the backup.
Flushed out right. And some room to roam.
As he drops the ball, but that baby gets out. Oh, he got hit hard.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure.
Russell Wilson might be out for the season. And that is not what I want either. Let's go. There goes Deontay Moncrief. Let's go. Dylan Thompson just slinging that baby into Moncrief's arms, and we'll pick up a first down right there. And they're still not done evaluating Russell Wilson, as maybe he did get hurt. Maybe he's done. As now it's up to Derrick Henry and the backup quarterback to play and help this team win these games, as Derrick Henry will get pushed out of bounds. And yeah, 32 ranked in offense. Oh, dislocated wrist. He'll be out maybe for 4 weeks or something. So Dylan Thompson might have to be this starter. Good thing he came in with the lead already, but he's on fire, man. He knows what he's doing. As Doug Baldwin almost scores right there. Dylan Thompson, man, I really liked him in the postseason. In the preseason, and that's why I kept him on the team. Got rid of Boykin, and I see why I kept him, because Boykin want to be able to make plays like that. As I'm running with Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry will get that second touchdown I promised him. So Derrick Henry will score there. I'm gonna fake it, let freaking Blair Walsh get a good throw, and Blair Walsh is gonna get wrecked. So unfortunately for us, man, we come in with 2 L's. Looks like we'll win this game and get our confidence back, but unfortunately, we lose Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch in the same game. So the 49ers maybe came out here intentionally trying to injure our team, but man, we got a good backup. And now this offensive line might be feeling bad, man, because I noticed that every fourth quarter or third quarter, our offensive line just kind of gave up helping with blocks, and it finally hit us hard there with a Russell Wilson injury. And that's not what we wanted. As Dylan Thomas, he's a good quarterback, good backup, but if he gets hurt, then I have to go sign somebody, and then they might be shitty, and then we might just lose and lose and lose until Dylan Thompson or Russell Wilson returns. It just matters what happened in this situation, as Richard Sherman will get a pick six maybe, a pick six by Richard Sherman, and he's been needing that to boost his confidence up. Finally, Richard Sherman makes a good play on the season. Finally, #1 defense. We're making our name here again, and come on, Jake Thompson, you gotta catch that. I'm just kidding. So man, that's what I'm talking about. Good play right there by Richard Sherman. Breaks off tackle and takes that baby for a pick six. And that might boost up his confidence, because he's missed some picks this season. He knows what should have been his, and this time he caught that one backwards and made it the play what he needed to do and took it all the way to the house. So that might get his momentum going, might get the Seahawks defense back where they need to be. As so far, the 49ers have struggled against Seattle, and this is our last meeting. And right there, it should have been a pick. As Bobby Wagner makes the big hit, and he's bragging a little bit.
Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does,
yeah, it's kind of been a crappy game for the 49ers.
They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he comes back.
What a play right there by Garcon. It's another injury timeout. Who's hurt now? Doesn't show. Michael Bennett got hurt on that play. Damn it. Frank Clark is out. And these injuries are just coming up and coming up and coming up. As Frank Clark, he's good. So I'm not that worried. Oh my God, what a catch. What a catch by Hightower. A tip a tip drill, basically.
43 yards.
Tip drill, basically.
Offense for them has been
I tipped it, or he tipped it, or something happened, and he just picked that up and ran that baby down the field for a 43-yard reception. And Frank Clark coming in right there, getting a good tackle. Is Michael Bennett, a abdominal tear. He might be out for the rest of the season. I do not know how long these players are going to be out. Hopefully they're not out for long. But Frank Clark has a big job to do. Maybe I could put Jordan on this side, because when Cliff Averill got hurt, that's who I put out. And somebody else is hurt now. Please don't be the one who just made the tackle. If it's another Seahawk, I'll be upset. It doesn't look like it was Cliff Averill. He was hurt this season. It doesn't look like it was anybody on my squad. As that should have been picked off by Earl Thomas. Alright, just kick the field goal. Thank you.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down.
So unfortunately for us, man, Michael Bennett is hurt now, and what a crappy game. We just did not come in. Oh, we came into San Francisco with healthy team, with healthy Wilson, with. Oh my God, I wasn't ready. All right, well, I got myself an onside formation. They're down by 20. These 49ers are trying to come back. I do not want my defense to come out. And we got it.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
So unfortunately for the 49ers, they go 1-10 and probably are officially eliminated from making the postseason. Here we go, Derrick Henry though. Derrick Henry just wants to score some more points. As Derrick Henry comes out and he's rushed 10 times and 124 yards, and Derrick Henry, he's having a hell of a game, man. And Dylan Thompson maybe needs to throw himself a touchdown pass right here to get his confidence up, knowing that he might have to be the starter for a couple weeks, as I'm going to float it in there. And Moncrief scored it, and let's go. Oh, Moncrief, baby. Let's get it. We scored easily. And here we go, Blair Walsh again. Oh, that should have been picked. That should have been 2 points for the 49ers. Blair Walsh. Let's go, he's saying. Alright, man, 39-13. We're basically back in business, Seattle. I know we didn't play the best team. I know we didn't win against the Falcons or the Cardinals, but Carson Palmer is... Dude, they're now they're in the lead all of a sudden. 24-22. That's a hell of a game. And Frank Clark just jumped outside. Palmer 301, 4 touchdowns. David Johnson 11 attempts, 67 yards. They're tearing it up. They're freaking tearing it up. Oh yeah, that's all right, Frank. You know that you haven't been on the gridiron for a while, besides special teams. There we go, Frank. Oh shit. Oh, dude, this dude's fast, running. Oh, what the heck? Jeremy Lane just tackled Cam Chancellor. Dude, he's fast outrunning Jeremy Lane like that. Jeremy Lane was hightailing up on him. Wow, this dude's pretty freaking fast. No point in pressing him. Pick Deshaun Shedd. Maybe Deshaun Shedd could get a pick six. Wow. Deshaun Shedd got his pick, what he should have got maybe a week ago or two. Maybe that's his confidence booster. So, Richard Sherman got a pick 6. Deshaun Shedd got a pick. And Derrick Johnson got a freaking yards and some face mask yards right there. I saw you right there, big bitch. Give me that free first down. Jeez, pull his face mask, you prick. Like I said, trying to get Dylan Thompson some reps. He has not taken the ball from center or anything, or Okay, I'm not risking an injury either. He's had a good game for coming out. You gotta have some better plays.
Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Oh, what a play by Jimmy Graham.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Come on, offense. Just want Dylan Thompson to get one more rep. Here we go. One last rep. No one get hurt on this play. And Dylan Thompson breaks off that tackle. So, good game from Seattle, man. We finally picked up a dub. But in this game, we lost some players, and I don't know how long they'll be out. I'll tell you guys in the next episode.